Within the video game community, there tends to be a misconception regarding the difference between a game's graphics and art style. For starters, graphics refers to a video game's graphical fidelity, or its appearance technical-wise. These are generally indicative of a time period's technology. As time passes, more advancements are made which allow for video games to use higher quality models, textures, and effects. On the flip side, art style refers to the design aspect of a game. Creating an appealing visual aesthetic is essential to keeping players engaged. Games may focus entirely on realism, take a stylized approach, or rely on artistic appeal alone. While a game's graphics and art style are both important, however, its art style is what will ultimately set it apart from others. As graphical capabilities evolve over time, older games with a heavier focus on realism will appear less faithful. If a game features a strong art direction, players are more likely to be engaged for years if not decades to come. In the process, they may be considered more timeless or memorable than realism-focused games. For instance, rather than striving for gritty realism, Bungie and Microsoft's 2001 Halo Combat Evolved combined stylized realism with elements of science fiction fantasy. Even decades later, this graphically outdated game still evokes feeling of wonder in its players. There's also Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga, a 2003 Nintendo game that entertains the player with a charming, cartoony art style. Despite hardware limitations, this game's style allowed its comedic bits and story segments to succeed in ways that most modern, graphically focused games can accomplish. Finally, Infinite Fall's 2017 game, Night in the Woods, utilized a simplistic art style that cleverly juxtaposes the story's adult themes and eerie mystery element, which, in turn, allows it to stand out from other games.